Are you serious? Are you serious? Everybody get some coffee and just try to calm down, especially Angela Merkel, the Chancellor of Germany. What is she saying now? Well, Merkel says the post-war order is over and that she's calling on a European unification. She's calling for a new world order that does not include the United States. And she actually may be prophesying right out of the Bible what I've been saying. There will be a new world order, definitely a one world government, a biblical beast, if you will, and it doesn't include the United States. And that goes against the grain with some hermeneutics teaching. But if you study about the eagle with the wings in Daniel 7, the eagle breaks away from the lion or from Great Britain, and the eagle stands up on its feet like a man. It becomes an independent nation. It is the wings of the eagle. And then later in Revelation 13, you don't find the wings of the eagle in this new world order. You find the wings of the eagle flying over Israel, the woman, when she's being persecuted in Revelation 12. That fits. And now Merkel may have just prophesied what the scripture says. According to reports, relations between the two allies, the United States and the European Union, particularly Germany, mainly Germany, have deteriorated since Washington withdrew from the 2015 Iranian nuclear deal, threatening the European firms there with sanctions and imposing higher import tariffs. Angela Merkel's latest call to close ranks comes just ahead of Donald Trump's decision on new duties or new tariffs. In an interview with the German daily newspapers ahead of the European elections, Chancellor Angela Merkel has urged the European leaders to unite and to stand up to the United States. Aren't we the ones that came over and helped bail out all of Europe against Germany and then help Germany rebuild? But she wants them to stand up against the United States and, of course, Russia and China as well, amid the ongoing tussle with Washington over higher import tariffs and the U.S. pulling out of the Iranian nuke deal. One of Europe's most powerful politicians stated that the old certainties of the post-war order no longer apply, expressing confidence that Europe needs to reposition itself in a changed world. She admitted that Europe appears weak since the United States withdrew from the 2015 Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action and pointed out that the euro is struggling to counter the U.S. sanctions because it's not the world's leading currency. She also, however, praised the fact that Europe is not divided on this issue like it was about the Iraqi war. And Merkel pointed out that Germany and France and Britain have a different approach than the United States and admitted that it shares common interests with Russia and China. So now she's saying, but wait a minute. Maybe we all should just be one group together without the U.S. She even includes Russia and China. Sounds like a new world order. Well, however, speaking about China and Russia, the United States, she also put Europe in opposition to them and said they are forcing Europeans to find common positions time and again, as cited by Newsweek. So Merkel's kind of convoluted in her reaction. She's upset because she really wanted this European Union coalition with the Iranians, this Obama-led agenda to create this Iranian nuclear deal that's somehow allowing them to become like the seventh most powerful nation of the world, the sixth most powerful nations sided with the Iranians, despite Israel adamantly saying, don't let these guys get their hands on nuclear weapons. So what you have is the United States siding with Israel and a lot of the other nations, especially those European nations there, siding against the United States now and Israel. Merkel is wanting a new world structure. All right, so we're going to keep a close eye on this. What does the Bible say? Revelation 12 says that those eagles, when the woman is persecuted I'll read it. We had this Revelation 12 sign in the heavens, September 23rd, 2017. Everybody ran around hollering it was the rapture, the rapture, the rapture. And I kept telling everybody, guys, it ain't the rapture. What are you guys going to talk about on September 24th when it's not? That's not what this sign is. It is a biblical sign. It absolutely is a biblical sign. But not about the rapture, but about the rise of the beast and its approach toward the attacking of Christians and Jews, its world dominance and its persecution upon especially the nation of Israel. And so it tells you that it tries to devour the child. And it says in verse 6, I'm in Revelation 12:6, and the woman fled into the wilderness, where she had a place prepared of God, and that they should feed her there 1,260 days. That's 3.5 years. Now, Jesus said that, they were going to have to flee out of Judea into the wilderness where God will prepare a place for them. Same thing. That's Revelation 24. That's Matthew 24. It tells you there's a war in heaven that's fought. Michael will fight the great dragon, the old serpent, the devil, Satan. And as this is going on, it goes on to tell you that they'll be persecuting those who are followers of Christ and those that have been overcome them by the blood of the Lamb. And then it tells you in verse 14, and the woman was given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for a time and times and half a time. That would be 3.5 years. In the book of also in the book of Revelation, chapter 11, it tells you that the Temple Mount, the temple is rebuilt. The blueprints are right there, and that there's no outer court. That's left for the Gentiles who'll be walking around on the Temple Mount worshiping Jesus Christ for 3.5 years. So Jews will be worshiping in the third temple. Christians will be worshiping, and Muslims will be worshiping in the Al-Aqsa Mosque or the Dome of the Rock as well. It's a 3.5 year period. And then the 2 witnesses are killed. I'll be back with more in just a moment. Are you serious? It's coming.